Welcome back to Essex LFC Reds TV. We're into injury time at Anfield. The score currently Liverpool 0, Brighton 1. We've not had it's 92.5 minutes in, and we've not had a shot on target. Second half has been better than the first. We've had more shots off target. First half was just dross. You know, we're good in the old possession stats. It looks pretty dominating, but Brighton have had, I reckon they've had about 4 or 5 shots on target. Yeah, totally deserve it. We have been, compared to the last 2 games, we've been terrible again. I don't know what's going on at Anfield, and against these teams that just come here, park the bus with a game plan. We just can't break them down. You can't blame these teams coming to Anfield and doing that. Brighton have just copied pretty much what Burnley did, what West Brom have done, and it's just like, you think how many points we've lost against top bottom 6 teams. It's just embarrassing this season. But we have looked like we've got no idea going forward. No idea whatsoever. It's these games, if we can't score in the first 10-15 minutes to open up the game, then it's just going to be, this is the way it goes. It's just a big struggle. They get one chance and they score. Their goal today was a bit fluky, but like I said, Brighton deserve it. It's just ridiculous. I think they said earlier on the commentary that we ain't scored at Anfield, or the game's just ended. Liverpool 0, Brighton 1. They're saying this is, I think we've not scored at Anfield since like the 27th of December. And what are we now, like 3rd of February? It's just ridiculous. You know, 7 points behind City. We've got to forget the league. Going for the league now. It's like the top 4. Just getting into the top 4 is going to be the challenge. It's just mad. Like, obviously, like the midfield is hindered by the obviously our defensive issues, like having Henderson at centre back. But the defence isn't the problem. It's just creating nothing. There's no one in midfield was created anything. The front 3 today, you know, Salah had a chance in the first couple of minutes, and I thought he put it over. Firmino done all right, but and they started with like Shaqiri on the left, which was a complete disaster, really. And the second half, they put him on the right, but he just wants to keep cutting in all the time. Against teams like this, players need to be on the touchline, just spreading that play out. But it's just ridiculous. And you look at the size of the players of Brighton compared to us. You know, I think like Nat Phillips is the only one really that could actually try and dominate in the air. But yeah, shocking, absolutely shocking. Shocking result, shocking performance. Well done to Brighton. It's just all the other teams around us have won, haven't they? It's terrible, but yeah, we go again on Sunday, Man City. If we don't win that, if they beat us, they go 10 points clear of a game in hand. It's game over. They've won the title. But it's just, I just can't believe the games since Christmas. The games that we've dropped points at. It's just fucking terrible. Really, really bad. I don't mind losing. Like, if you like going out and giving it 100%, and you lose, it's fine. But we're creating absolutely nothing. And that's just not the team that was in the last 2 games. And like before that, you know, it's just mad. From like the Palace 7-0, I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. The Palace 7-0, like on fire. Like everything we touched, I think we had 8 chances, scored 7. And you're thinking, finally, it's clicking into gear. You know, defence is an issue, but we're getting through it. And then after that, it's just the form it's just poor. Yeah, it's just run out of ideas. There's no creative spark. Like Thiago didn't do anything really today, but there's no like player like a Coutinho type player that we had years ago that could play in between the lines and create something. We ain't got that player at the minute, and it's just quite disjointed between the midfield and the front 3. I'd say Henderson put the two best balls into the box tonight, and he's playing centre back. Yeah, midfield today, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Milner didn't really work. So you just got to pray to God that come weekend Fabinho's back. I would even gamble with playing Davis or Kabak at centre back with Nat Phillips and Brie Anderson back in midfield. I think that's our biggest issue. You know, I'd rather them players in front of the others, and they can then talk them through the game. But yeah, terrible. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your week. See you on Sunday. Come on, you Reds.